10.2 problem 5 solution. Draw the graph of xy equal to 20, x and y greater than 0. Use the graph to find the value of y, find y when x equal to 5, find x when y equal to 10. Right, so they have given the equation of the equation for the graph xy equal to 20, and they say x and y is greater than 0. Okay, x and y cannot be less than 0. Okay, for example, y will be 20 by x, right? So when it is when x is in the denominator and x cannot take any value less than 0, right? Because it becomes infinity. So that's the reason xy is greater than 0. So they have given you the equation and they are asking us to draw the graph, and using the graph we'll have to find we have to solve these two questions. So first step will be we'll have to draw the table, right? So to draw the table, what you have to do, we have to convert this equation in terms of y. So xy is 20 or y will be 20 by x, and x and y is greater than 0. So as you can see, if x is less than is 0, so it becomes 20 by 0, right? And it becomes infinity, and x is greater than 0, right? And that is also all the values of x, you'll have to take it greater than 0. So once x is 0, y also will be greater than 0. Okay, so x and y are greater than 0. So this is the condition for your selection of the points. So let's take values of x as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Okay, and because we have find the value when x is equal to 5 and when y equal to 10. So I'm just taken 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20, and the values of y will be, now what is the value of y when x is equal to y will be 20 by 1, that is 20. And when x is equal to 2, y will be 20 by 2, that is 10. So when x is equal to 4, y will be 20 by 4, that will be equal to 5. When x is equal to 5, it will be 20 by 5, so y will be equal to 4. And when x is equal to 10, y will be 20 by 10, that is 2, right? And y will be, when x is equal to 20, right, it will be 20 by 20, so that is 1. So now we have the values of x and y. The points are 120, 210, 4, 5, 5, 4, 10, 2 and 20 and 1. These are the points which needs to be plotted for this particular graph. So what is next? We'll have to kind of select the scale. So x is varying from 1 to 20 and y is varying from 20 to 1. So let's take the scale can be 1 centimeter equal to 2 units for both x and y, right? Right, so we have the point, and we can see as x is increasing, y is decreasing. So y is inversely proportional to x, and we don't need to find the k and everything because it's already the equation is given. But I think in the next problem, we'll have to find the k and develop the equation, right? So you can have different values also. I have selected it in such a way that 1, 2, because it's a multiple of 4 and 5. So I have selected values as 4, 5, 10 and 20. If I select 3, it will become, and decimal points, and if you select 6, it will be a decimal point. So that is why we are selecting numbers in such a way you get whole numbers for y. Otherwise it becomes very difficult to plot on the graph. So that's the reason of this numbers selection 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Okay, now we have the plots points which needs to be plotted, and we also know the scale is 1 centimeter equal to 2 units because we have to plot up to 20. 20 is the x maximum value, and it varies from 1, right? And y is also up to 20. So we'll take both 1 centimeter equal to 2 units in both x axis and y axis, right? So the points are given here, and the x axis I've just taken 2 centimeters on the negative side, 2 centimeters on the negative side for both x and y, and we know the scale is 1 centimeter equal to 2 units on the y-axis. So it becomes 2, 4, 6, 8 up to 24, and on the x-axis it becomes 0, 2, 4, 6 up to 24. So we have got both the x-axis and y-axis. Right, the values written on the values written on both x-axis and y-axis units. Now we'll have to start plotting the points. So first point 120. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 20, right? So x is equal to 1, y is equal to 20. So you go up, and from 20 you come to the right, so it will intersect at one point. So that is the point. So now let's take 5, 4. X is equal to 5, 4, sorry, 5 is all, it's a question. So let's take 10 and 2. X is equal to 10, y is equal to 2, right? From 2 you move horizontally to your right, and from 10 you go up, it will intersect at one particular point. So that is the point 10, 2. Right? And 21, x is equal to 20, y is equal to 1, right? 1 is this point, this midpoint, mid value, right? So from here you come right, and from here you go up, it will intersect at one point, that is 21. Like that, you can plot the remaining points and then connect all these points first by a thin and light line using a scale, and then use your free hand and convert it into a smooth curve. Got it? And write the equation of the curve, that is xy equal to 20. Right, now what are we asked? We are asked to find the value of y when x is equal to 5 and find x when y equal to 10. So value of x when x is 5, right? So this is 4, 6, this is 5. So go up, it cuts the curve at one particular point, and from there draw a line parallel to the x-axis. It will cut the y-axis at one particular point. So that is the value of y, which is nothing but 4. The next case, we'll have to find the x value when y equal to 10. So from y equal to 10, draw a line, horizontal line parallel to x-axis. It will cut the curve at one particular point. From there, go down vertically or draw a line parallel to y-axis. So it will cut the x-axis at one particular point. So that value x equal to 2 is the value of, so the x equal to 2 when y equal to 10. So this is the answer for the query. Okay, so let's just quickly go through. So you have to frame the table and be careful about selecting these numbers 1, 2, x is greater than and x and both y greater than 0. So x is 1, 2, then I'm jumping to 4 because intermediate points 3 will get you decimals for y, and it's very difficult to plot those points. So 4. The next is 5, it goes 6, you'll get a decimal point, so I'm missing out 6, 7, 8, 9, then comes 10. 10 you get a whole number for y. Then after that 10, 11, 12 up to 19 you'll get decimal points, and then only for 20 you get a whole number for y. So that is the reason for this particular values of x. You got it? Okay. Then after plotting, all you need to do is that find the values of the find the value of y when x is equal to 2 and find the value of x when x is equal y equal to 10 by drawing a line from that particular point, cutting the curve, and from that point of intersection you will have to go to the x-axis or y-axis depending upon the case, right? So that's all it is. So I hope it's clear, and I've written the answers, summarized answers here. When y equal to 4, x is equal to 5. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 10, right? When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 10. Sorry, y equal to 10, x is equal to 2. And when x is equal to 5, y is equal to 4. I think I've written it other way around. Let me just check the question. The question is find the value of find y when x is equal to 5. Okay, so y equal to 4 when x is equal to 5, and x is equal to 2 when y equal to 10, right? So we have the answer here. So this is how this problem needs to be solved. Okay, and the typical thing here is that this is inversely proportional. That is why you see the curve. In all other cases we are getting a straight line, and here you see as the x is increasing, y is decreasing. So this will be the typical curve for these kind of inverse relationship. Okay, so I hope it's clear. If not, please go through this one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.